Same question, Dilip. We've been talking about problems, but if you have to ask staffing companies, who actually have grown, we're talking about numbers, you have to look at corporates who possibly are the consumers, customers who pay for it and possibly influence many of the things themselves. And if you look at government, this triangle per se, what would you suggest, for us to move towards Flexi really becoming cool?
No. So Flexi will really become cool when the first choice of anybody passing out of a training program or an educational program decides to apply to a Flexi company or a staffing company for a job. And they will only do that if they believe that you're ethical, that they have a career with you, and that they can aspire to be at the top of their profession if they stay with you for a certain point of time. All rest is just castles in the air, right? So, I mean, it's a very simple statement, but to achieve that, you have to do all the things that Ram talked about, which Sangeeta talked about, which all what we've all actually talked about here. Because today it's not cool. Today we find innovative ways to attract people and attract companies, attract people to work with us, and attract companies to employ people in the flexible mode. And as Ram said, we find innovative ways to actually address challenges that the labor inspector or the government or the union would place. If the unions come over and saying, great, Flexi companies give you better benefits than organized sector, that's the day when we arrived, when the unions support it. And then when the unmarried women in this room say, I'm willing to marry a Flexi guy, I'm not looking for a person in a HUL or such a company there. That's the time when the change will happen. And today, everybody believes it's cool to work in the IT industry. In 85, 86, 87, nobody wanted to work in the IT industry. I used to be, the chairman of the IT and Telecom Committee in those days, Association of Indian Engineering Industry, was Shamal Ghosh, the chairman of Bharat Electronics Limited. And I had Inderdeep Singh and Gurpreet Singh from. Nobody wanted to work. Nobody wanted to invest 1,000 rupees in Infosys, right, at that time.